So you fought Andy Normington, Combat Zone 14, April 8th, 2006. You were actually the main event.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So that was right after I did the Ultimate Fighter, which was in 2005. So I was out of the UFC. So they didn't, which helped me out actually, that they didn't that they released me after the show, because I wasn't held that shitty $10,000 contract. So when they wanted me back, which was a year later, they had to renegotiate to get me back, and I made a lot more money.
There you go.
Anyway, yeah, it worked out great. So, and then when they wanted me, I was on a 6-fight win streak, and then when they brought me in, I went on a 6-fight win streak there. So every time I won, as you know, Chris, my money kept going up and up and up.
Yeah.
It was great. But yeah, so anyways, Bruce Marshall, who has passed away. So I hope whoever hears this story, I had Bruce and I squashed everything. Everything was cool before he passed. Thought he was a great guy.
It was David George and Bruce Marshall owned Combat Zone, correct?
I don't know. All I ever dealt with was Bruce Marshall.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he's the only one that dealt with me. So what ended up happening is I fought on a show. We negotiated what my pay was going to be, and it was it was very fair. Then I was going to get a percentage of ticket sales, and so so I ended up the place sold out. So the place that we fought at sold out, and it almost got shut down because he still let more people in, and the fire marshal came. That's how busy this place was. It was amazing. So and Bruce Marshall. So this is an important part of the story. Is he had a handicapped child too? He had a handicapped child. Was married, and anyways, it's kind of part of the story. But so ended up fighting for him, and I had a very large check for a small promotion. I want to say the check was like $17,000, which
that's good.
Small promotion, right?
Huge.
Especially at this 2006, it was a lot of money, and for me, it was a shitload of money because I was a street kid and I didn't have any money really. So I'm now back in Maine. I'm literally driving to the bank to deposit the check the very next day. And my cell phone rings, and it's Bruce Marshall. And he says to me, "Hey, Marcus, I deposited that check yet?" And I go, "No, I haven't yet." And he says, "You might not want to because it's going to bounce." And I go, "What?" He goes, "You might not want to because it's not going to clear." And I said, "All right." I pull the check out and I read the address on it. And I go, "This address where you live?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "I'm going to fucking come there with a fucking hammer and kill you, your wife, and child. If this fucking money doesn't clear, you're a fucking dead." And then I hung up on him. So I looked at the check, and the check is from Key Bank. And while I'm driving to Key Bank, because I'm not going to deposit my bank, I'm going to Key Bank to find out what's going on. My phone is ringing, and it's Joe Cab. My phone. Joe Cab keeps calling. I go into Key Bank. Everybody knew me. So I went in and I was like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" They're like, "Hey," I said, "Can you do me a favor? Can you check this check and see if the funds are there?" They take the check and they look and they go, "This just barely clears." And I said, "Cash it, take it all."
Yeah.
So I ended up getting my money, but everybody else that was on that card, their money would have bounced, I guess. So then I come out of the bank and I then return the call from Joe Cav, and I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes, please tell me that you just did not threaten to kill Bruce Marshall's retarded child with a hammer." And I was like, "Do you want to get paid?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." I go, "Because I got the money right now. If you don't want it, you don't have to take your percentage." And he's like, well, yeah, no, but you can't do that. And I said, you know what? I go, I've got, at that time, I had 3 children. I go, I have 3 children that I have to feed and I have to take care of. I have 2 ex-wives that they want me to take care of those children. And I got other people who count on me. So why does his family more important than my family? Because I completed what I was asked to do.
Check out the full interview on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms.